Hello, Aries. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. All right, Aries, this reading is for the 6th of December through the 13th. All right. Aries, let's get into it. Mars, which is the Tower card, is retrograde. Let's do it. Let's see what's in your cards. All right, let's see what's in your cards, Aries. Let's go. Talking to you wherever Aries is in your birth chart. Let's do it. All right, Aries. Okay. If you all are participating in the giveaway for Sagittarius season, it runs through Sagittarius season 2024. So get into it. You're going to have to watch Sagittarius videos. For those of you all who are already participating, you already know how it works. So go watch Sagittarius videos, comment there and here under this video. So would love to talk to you. Let's get into it. All right, let's see what's in your cards. Talking to you wherever Aries is in your birth chart. All right. Okay. 2, 4, 6. Okay. So, Source really wants somebody to, because your motivation is starting to change. And so, looking at your cards here. So here we have the 6 of Pentacles here. And Source is saying to you, you're very close to opening up your vault door. And your vault door symbolizes the next phase of your life. And your conversation is even changing. A lot of things are changing. Somebody has come through this long and arduous journey. And just the things that you're motivated by. Here we had the 2 of Wands and the 5 of Wands here, which is 7 of Wands. Somebody is no longer falling for bait and switch, of just being motivated by just impulsiveness of somebody saying, here, I'm gonna give you some money for this, like somebody knows and what I mean by that is like let's say for instance, as we're talking about money here, like let's say for somebody say, I'm gonna pay you for this job, right? I'm gonna pay you for this position at work, having a job but not having any authority, right? That's what I heard this guy on Instagram, saying the importance of having money but just like not having the authority, and he was absolutely right. I can't remember what he was just talking about, just like a lot of people who have titles in the workplace, but then they don't have the power and the authority to make any decisions, in positions. And that happens a lot of times when people on jobs. And so somebody's motivation is changing, right? So when we talk about fire, we're talking about your motivation is changing, right? So fire connects us when we're talking about solar plexus chakra, you're a fire sign. Your motivation is changing, right? Your motivation is definitely changing, right? And just in terms of your title and then, the authority, you could have a title of husband, wife, and just not have no authority in a situation. You could have title of brother, sister, not have any authority or say so in a family. You could have title of manager, supervisor, whatever, no authority whatsoever. Feel very much left out of something, like this person right here, So Source is saying, while Chiron is retrograde, somebody is really going to deal with that initial emotional wound from the very beginning. Have you felt left out in your family? So that motivation is changing. That motivation is changing. If you felt like in your own family, amongst your own siblings between the ages of 0 through 7, you've always felt left out. It's the holiday season. As holidays felt like somebody has just felt like you got to ask the question, who all is going to be over there? Has it felt stressful for you during the holidays? This may be the holiday that somebody says, hey, you're not going to ask anymore who all is going to be over there. That's just how Friendsgiving has, come about, or people have decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to create my own tradition where it's less stressful for me. I'd rather be around a new group of energies where I actually feel welcome. I feel motivated to be around people. I feel excited. I'm just motivated by different. So this could be the last time somebody is, see this, there's no growth. where you don't feel inspired. You're going where you feel appreciated, and not where you're just tolerated. So somebody's motivation has changed. But somebody may be traveling this year. See this window right here of opportunity? Somebody's like, you know what? You're not falling for the bait and switch anymore. You're not falling for it anymore. So I'm talking to you wherever Aries is in your birth chart. You're not even talking about it anymore. That number 3 looks like lips. So that somebody is inspired. You know, somebody is no longer inspired to go back into any places that, again, you were just tolerated. No more. So somebody may even be inspired to work during the holidays. You may say, Some people want you to, some people want to invite you to stuff, you know, and when you leave, you feel worse. They just want you to show up so they can take a bunch of pictures to say you were there. And you just feel like you could have stayed home for all of that. So your motivation is changing. Your motivation is definitely changing. So good for you. Good for you. So definitely feel like somebody is learning how to increase their prayer and meditation life. And you're just not feeling, somebody's not feeling obligated to just show up in places where, again. So good for you, Aries. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Somebody may even feel like, you know, motivated to go volunteer this year. You know, you may feel more valued in other places where people genuinely, you know, like the fact that, you know, you inspire them. You may feel more appreciated in some other spaces, right? So somebody's having a tower moment. Somebody's having a tower moment, right? So somebody's there's a tower card. You may feel more motivated there. So you're keeping your vibrations high. Definitely feel keeping your vibrations high. Somebody may actually be working, you know, during the holidays, actually. So here we have the King of Cups here. Yep, you may, King of Cups. Somebody definitely had an experience with a master manipulator who was very, very cold-hearted towards you in the past, Aries, and may have just put you in survival mode, you know. And so I'm sending prayers and good energy to somebody, but somebody dealt with a man who was just a very dark heart, who was just very cold heart. I don't know who this was. I'm talking to men and women, Aries. Again, I'm talking to you wherever Aries is in your birth chart, but the energies were just yeah. I don't know if it's somebody's brother, husband, cousin, whoever this guy was. He's just very, you know, so somebody's just having some kind of memories or awakening. But this is a total recall. Remember, Tower card just went retrograde if you're watching this on Friday. And somebody's just having some kind of memories. And so somebody's just definitely not motivated to be around certain energies during the holidays anymore, because it's just a total recall of some things. And so your motivation has definitely changed. And so 7 is the number for completion. The Tower card is a 16 card in tarot. So somebody's just having a total recall of some things. And so that's where you are having some kind of an awakening of some things. So yeah. So yeah, King of Cups here. Yeah, somebody's having a total recall of some things. Right? So yeah, somebody's third eye is open now. Somebody's third eye is open. So there may be, so just, you know, a warning, you know, just FYI. There may be some energies, let me see. There may be a lot of energies that may be reaching out to you, Aries. Just FYI, we have the Ace of Wands. They may be inspired. There's two sides of the Ace of Wands, right? There may be some energies that may be inspired to reach out to you, that may be treating you like charity, in other words, inviting you to things. But they may not realize that their energy is very triggering to you because of whoever this master manipulator was, right? And they may even take offense to you not wanting to be around this master manipulator, because if this because it's triggering to you. So your you saying no to their request, whoever these energies are, could be offensive. They could end up on the dark side of the number 9. So the dark side, when you look at the number 9, it looks like a big head with like a, with a tail, right? So the dark side of the number 9 would be egotistical and tyrannical. It literally could send people into some kind of a, they could be egotistical, like, who does Aries think they are? We didn't have to invite, Aries. We could have been doing, almost like offended that you would even reject, an invitation, like, whatever. Instead of pray, it's like praying on an energy instead of praying for somebody. And that's when it's going to hit somebody. It's going to be a total recall of how somebody has been preyed upon for a very long time instead of being prayed for. That is when somebody's going to really have an aha moment. That is when it's going to hit somebody how insensitive some energies are. Of how somebody has been treated like they have been a charity for a very long time. Instead of being prayed for, instead of like people respecting, in your vulnerability, people actually respecting your boundaries, right? That may be the thing where somebody says, you know what, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Right? That may make somebody actually finally leave a bunch of distractions behind. And that's when it's going to hit you, how those same energies have been, that's when it's going to hit somebody why the reason why other people have left those same type of energies behind. Just no respect for people's boundaries. When people say no, they're trying to heal, they're trying to process their emotions. Thank you, but no thank you. They'd rather, sit at home. All it matters is how they can be used for pictures, how they can be used for, they got, what is it called? Seat fillers, how they can be used for photo opportunity, how they can be used for, other people's benefit. That's when a total recall is going to hit somebody. This same fire right here is a sun, right? So that sun is that big medicine ball, is a healer, right? Somebody would rather be with a dog. Like the dog would be like a protector. Dog would symbolize like protection and security, right? So that's when it's going to hit somebody. That's when it's going to hit somebody. It's like, wow. How people treat people, how people take advantage of people when they are, how people take advantage of people's mental health. How people prey on that homophone, words that sounded like that but have different meanings. How people prey on people's mental health. How people want to take pictures when people are at their low point in life. Just show up. They, in their mind, they're thinking, oh, well, we at least invited you when you were at your low point, but don't want to hear about high points in people's lives. You're having a high point, people don't want to show up. But when you're having your lowest point, you should be glad that we invited you to something. We were there for you at your lowest point. But when you're having a high point and things are going well for you, it's crickets. So somebody is starting to learn your own worth and your value. See, what somebody is starting to learn now is that when you know your own worth and your own value and other people don't determine your worth and your value, then certain people don't want you around. They don't want to invite you. So that's what Source is trying to help somebody understand. Here's the Page of Swords. Yeah, so some people want you around when you're depressed and sad because they want you to be an open book. Walking on eggshells, you're just pouring out, telling everything. Why you depressed, what you've been going through. They just sitting there just recording everything. And that's how this master manipulator, whoever this, I don't know who this energy is, master manipulator, must have met somebody at that stage in their life. Just very shady, people just being shady, Just, you know, it's something was generational, and that is why people have moved on from that. But somebody is learning something. Somebody is really, really learning something about just how, you know, like I said, the Five of Pentacles, well, Pentacles in general is the root chakra, right? Somebody, which is developed between the ages of 0 through 7. But somebody is really learning how to get their solar plexus chakra in alignment. Really learning how to get their solar plexus chakras in alignment, like getting stronger. Somebody's learning how significant they really are. What's happening here, what you're having a tower moment, you're learning how to empower yourself, be around people who, when you leave their presence, you feel more powerful, you feel more confident, you feel more strong-willed, more motivated, more of a leader, you feel more mental clarity, versus when you leave certain other people, you actually feel more timid. You actually feel lower about yourself. You feel exhausted. You almost feel like you have digestive issues because you're just an emotional eater. So you're just eating stuff that you said you wouldn't want, or you don't feel like eating. You know, right? And you're so stressed out, your stomach is in such knots. Like you got to sit in the car for a minute and just like, okay, I gotta pull on a full armor before I go in because I don't really know what's gonna come. I don't really know who's gonna say what. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen. You know, I'm stressed out. I'm just kind of hoping I'm not gonna be a target, you know, at some point, you know, and that is extremely stressful. So, yeah, some people are just getting tired of that. Some people are really, really getting tired of that. So, I definitely feel like somebody is just tired of being treated like a charity. When your motivation is like, you know, somebody would rather be motivated around being around other energies, other types of energies. So I do see love coming across somebody's path fast, and I do see money coming across somebody's path fast. So that's what somebody would rather do that. And those are a lot of your wishes going to be fulfilled. Love is coming across somebody's path fast, and money is coming across your path fast. So yeah. So you're on the rebirth side. Somebody is on the rebirth side. Yeah. You're on the rebirth side. So something about a Scorpio could be significant to somebody. I don't know. Something about a Scorpio could be significant for somebody. Somebody could be kind of like at a crossroad, trying to make a decision about something. Something about a Scorpio. I don't know. Only you all would know. Like I said, something about a Scorpio. Here we have the King of Swords here. Somebody's just trying to make a decision about something. Somebody's trying to make a clear and concise decision about something right now. Right? Right? So, Eight of Cups. Somebody's just really trying to break a karmic cycle. That's a death rebirth card. Like somebody's really, really trying to make a decision about something. Somebody's trying to become wiser. Somebody's trying to become more knowledgeable. Somebody's just really just at a crossroad, trying to, you know, take the high road. Source is going to just reward you for just, you know, trying to take a high road. Somebody's trying to remember a conversation maybe that was had and just saying, trying to be clear-headed about something. It's like somebody's going to wake up one night and say, you know what? I need to walk away from something. Something is actually making me more depressed. Something is just, you know, it's just, somebody's just saying, I'm just no longer motivated being around certain energies. And I'm tired of talking about certain things. I feel like a charity case at this point. I'm just, yeah. Somebody is going to remember a particular conversation. Yeah. Somebody's going to feel like just falling for the bait and switch. That's what it's going to feel like for somebody. Somebody's tired of the shade. Somebody's tired of the comment. It's going to be something is going to click for somebody. Yeah. Here we have, you've just been through this long and arduous journey of just going back and forth and back and forth. It's just something that just is not going to make any sense to somebody anymore. So, yeah. So it's like you and somebody, let me see. Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah, that's what that Ace of Wands is. You and somebody is just like, yeah, here we have the Queen of Cups here. Yeah, you can already start pouring back into yourself. Yes, you and somebody just like, yeah. Here we have the 3 of coins here. Yeah. And the 4 of coins. Somebody just learning how to be a little bit more conservative with their time. Some new seeds have been planted. Somebody's trying to grow their money. It's just your motivation is just different. Somebody just tired of being just treated like a charity. You know, just tired. And so Source is saying, you know, life is going to be what is it? You get out of what you put into it. And, yeah, let me see. But yeah, something is over. Yeah, something is over. Something is over. Yeah, something is over. Somebody is finally leaving behind a lot of distractions. A lot of distractions. A lot of distractions. Something is over. Like I said, motivation has changed. Somebody is now just kind of like, Source is cooking up something nice for you. You're trying to keep your vibrations high. Somebody's is moving on from something. Here we have the Dame of Swords here. Somebody's just trying to move on to just a much softer life. Here we have the 6 of Pentacles here. Somebody's just trying to move on just to a much softer life. Trying to stay focused. Yeah, just trying to stay focused. Yeah, just trying to leave a lot of stuff behind. Yeah, just trying to leave a lot of things behind. Just trying to leave a lot of things behind. Here we have the 5 of Pentacles again. Energies, so the 5 of Pentacles, energies will still try to come around, you know, they will still try to, the energies will keep on trying, it will keep trying to come around because, again, they'll keep trying to come around. When they want, that snow right there is a form of water, like ice, you know, snow is a form of water, and that's an emotion because they'll keep trying to come around to see if you know your worth and know your value, right? To see if you're at a point where you know your worth and know your value. And so it's just like you have to decide at that point, you know your worth and you know your value, to see if you know, keep warming up to you, to see if you know your worth and your value. And guess what? Every single time you will know your worth and you know your value. Something at this point about your spirit, Source is saying, it's changing. If you're on the rebirth side, I feel like somebody is, because the Death card connects us with Pluto and the Tower card. But Pluto is a generational planet. It's the outermost planet, right? And it will be in Aquarius for the next 20 years. So it may take a while. Obviously, 20 years, it'll take a while. But to get into that space, you know, that humanitarian space, to kind of sort of click. But energies will keep trying it. They will keep trying to see if you're going to be impulsive, like wanting to be a part of, you know, certain things. Energies will keep trying to see if you'll be impulsive, keep trying to invite you to stuff, and, you know, they will keep trying, you know. They will keep trying to see if you're, you know, keep trying, whatever, right? Keep trying to disrupt your peace in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So it's saying, give it no energy whatsoever. 9 of Pentacles, time is money. So Source says you're not going to give it any time. You're not giving it any time. No time whatsoever. No time whatsoever. Nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about at all. I feel like the way that Scorpio, somehow somebody has Scorpio somewhere connected. Because Scorpio connects us with death. Like a death card is Scorpio. Maybe somebody knows the Scorpio. Because you and Scorpio actually share the Tower card. That's Tower card. Mars. You and Scorpio shared the Tower card. And so I think what every human being has experienced is loss. Like loss of something, loss of a job, loss of something, loss of loved ones, those kind of things. And so so Source is saying somebody that has experienced that, but they were able to kind of sort of draw from somebody else's experience, where you're going to keep looking up to somebody that just kind of gave you the strength to keep on going. So you're going to be drawing from somebody's experience that's going to give you the strength to keep on going. So it could be somebody, whoever it is, it's going to be somebody that's just going to give you the strength to keep on going. Yeah. So, yeah, somebody's going to give you the strength to just keep right on going. And those are the people that you want around you, not the ones that's going to keep treating you like your charity just for, picture opportunities, or, just want to be around you at your lowest point, where you're talking to them like they're your where it's not a sacred environment, like it's not sacred, or if it's like it's not a safe space. It's not a safe space, for you to talk. They're gonna eventually, gossip about it, and people know when things are a safe space to talk, and when it's not. So I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. But I feel like somebody is learning, but I feel like that's what's happening here, in your cards. The Source is definitely bringing you to you and somebody to the 9 of Pentacles, like teaching you and somebody how to end the conversation when people are trying to talk about, trying to get you to kind of be like this open book when it comes to, when it comes to death, the end of something. And so the Chariot card comes in like marriage, whether it's like end of a job, because that's marriage, like end of a job, or like the end of like a marriage, or end of something, like end of whatever, end of something. Yeah, because it looks like when I look at the cards here, it looks like, there have been energies who have been impulsive and jumped to some conclusions about some things and have done nothing, no help at all. That's what I'm saying here, just jump to conclusions about stuff. But yeah, it is a card right here. Don't cast your pearls before swine. It means, don't waste good things on people who won't appreciate them. Yeah. So you have the gift of deja vu. It's time for you, that's remembering the future. And so in other words, deja vu would be like something is going to alert you This is where prayer warrior. Something is going to alert you, like, like if you have gone through some kind of a loss, like let's say, Aries, if your job just ended, and whether it was woohoo, woof, yes, that job just ended, and I can't wait till this new job starts. You're just in great spirits, but it's still an ending, right? You're in high spirits, but it's still ended. You're gonna miss the people you used to work for. Or it was, oh gosh, I really needed that job and I can't believe it, and I'm, whatever. You're still not gonna be impulsive, right? Whatever the situation is, whatever something is ended, you're not gonna be impulsive. You're gonna take a minute to pour into yourselves. You're gonna process your thoughts, journal, whatever. It's still a balance there. So, but step through your portal, right? Sacral, there it is. Sacral chakra cleanse is listening to your water, drinking your water, eating food with high water content, but get focused. The healer and protector of travelers is with you. Follow your heart. I see you, finding your star. The sun is the star, right? Always bet on you. Message from your ancestors. Yeah. 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 It looks like there could have been a Scorpio. Yeah. Because I'm looking at Scorpio twice here. Maybe a Libra, a Taurus, Virgo. Like somebody could have betrayed you, but yeah, somebody could have betrayed you. But the bottom line is, you don't want to get stuck on that, because bottom line is, some people could have jumped to some conclusions about some things, and a lot of people will get stuck on that. Oh, I never should have trusted them. Wrong. You'd be focusing on the wrong thing. The main thing is that get inside your vault door. Focus on this is about you focusing on expansion. We're in the last month of this cycle. This is about expansion. Source is trying to make somebody financially independent. You trying to make you and somebody financially independent. That's what Source wants somebody to focus on, being financially independent. That's what Source wants somebody to focus on. So step through your door. Step through your portal. Step through your portal. Everything in moderation. Somebody's next love interest will make them happier. Adjust your crown. Get some fresh air. So it's time to start dating again. Journal your journey. It's time for you to journal your journey. And something about toxic masculinity could have started a whole lot of something. Yeah. So drink more water as a form of self-care. I don't know who he is, but some man apologizes for betraying you. But again, you can either focus on that and let that distract you, or you can focus on expansion. It's up to you. But close out the cycle in love. Yeah. You have the gift of premonition. Somebody has a very bitter ex. You can focus on that. I'm only just reading the cards. You can do the mirror work. Yeah. So Source really wants somebody to relax. And it's something about your parents doing the shadow work. At what age did your parents do the shadow work, and at what age did you do the shadow work? A lot of times, depending on what your age is, a lot of parents didn't know about shadow work. I mean, somebody can forgive people for not knowing about shadow work. I think a lot of people are starting to hear more about shadow work today. A lot of parents were too busy trying to keep a roof over their head to even know about what a shadow was. You trying to, I mean, know what even shadow work was. So I say forgive, operate in the spirit of love, and keep it moving. This is like I said, we started out this cycle in a new moon in Sagittarius. Sagittarius ruling planet. Jupiter is retrograde. And that's the planet of good luck, good fortune, expansion, what's on the horizon. So it really is where you put your energy. It really is where you put your energy. So you have to decide where you want to put your energy. You have to decide where you want to put your energy. You have to decide where you want to put your energy. So it's up to you. Where do you want to put your energy? You have to decide where you want to put your energy. Nourish your temple. Nourish your temple. 3 and 8 is 11. 11 is a master number. Get off the fence of overthinking. Get off the fence of overthinking. And step into your light. Step into your light. I'm grateful for insightful, genuine, and productive conversations. I give thanks. All discord is now exiting my life with harmony and ease. Bring love into the situation. Divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. I remember there was a video I did one time when I mentioned somebody had a childhood friend. I specifically mentioned for Aries. I remember I said somebody had a child, because I'm looking at these 3 people right here. And I'm looking at these 3 people right here in this, well, it's like 6 people in this card, but I remember these 3 people right here. And I remember I did a video with for Aries, and I said it was 3 people, like childhood friends in my Aries video, and I was saying that there were some friends that were really, really close in my Aries video. I don't know, whoever, if you're new to my channel. So yeah, but anyway, Source wants you to stay focused. Source really wants you to stay focused. Source wants you to really, really stay focused. That is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Source really wants you to stay focused. Stay focused. Really wants you to stay focused. Ooh. Really, really want you to stay focused. 10, I'm ingenious. So you have great leadership skills. Your mind is sharp and it allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details, then direct others to carry things out. Number 10. That's what I have for you. See you in the next video. Bye.